Welcome back to Cooking with Shotgun Red, and I'm Sheila.
I'm Jennifer, and today's recipe can be made with just a few key ingredients. We have a sweet treat for you,
And it's super easy to make.
and we are gonna take you back and show you how it's done.
We have a whole bag of Oreos in this bag right here.
And these are double stuffed Oreos.
Got them all crumbled up because we're going to use these in the bottom of this dish. This is like a number 13. And we're going to use almost all this, and we're going to save about a cup of this for later on in the recipe. Make sure we got them all crumbled up.
I love Oreos. They're so good. Who doesn't like Oreo desserts, you know?
Well, yeah.
Delicious. So we melted some butter.
Half a cup of melted butter, and it's slightly cooled.
So we're just going to drizzle that on top of the Oreos.
Get all that out of that cup. And then use a fork.
So just kind of press it down into the butter, forming that bottom layer. And that's going to help keep the crust together.
This is the beginning of a great recipe.
Yes, it is.
It's so good.
Dairy Queen, eat your heart out.
I love this. Because this is the bottom layer of this dish.
Anytime you got Oreos.
Now we're going to move that aside. And in this mixing bowl, we're adding 1/8 ounce of cream cheese.
And this is softened cream cheese. So it'll be easier to mix.
And we're going to blend it with a mixer. Beat the cream cheese on medium speed until lightly fluffy for about 3 minutes. Then we're going to add our Cool Whip, an 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip. And you can use 0 sugar or reduced sugar or have all the sugar you want in it. That all depends on whatever you like.
Absolutely.
Most people like all the sugar.
That's right. But if you're watching your sugar, you can use the lower sugar one.
Whichever one you want. Mix that in with the cream cheese. I got a little bit on my finger there, but I'll just leave it there.
That's right. You'll lick it off later.
That's okay.
Yeah, we love to make food.
And we wear it too.
Exactly.
And now we're using 1 cup of powdered sugar. You don't want to dump it all in at one time.
Oh, yeah.
Just sprinkle a little bit, and then you blend it with a mixer. Sprinkle a bit more in, blend it with a mixer.
Yeah, and you could use the sugar alternative also if you're watching your sugar.
Here we go. I love this part where you just spoon it on, putting it all on top of the Oreos.
We're just going to start layering this up.
Look how creamy it is. It's so good.
Just spoon it around the edges, make sure it gets completely covered.
Smooth it out.
So now we're going to take this and place it in the refrigerator while we work on our next step. So we're going to let that chill in the fridge for a little bit. So we've got a box of chocolate pudding here.
And that's a 5.1 ounce box of instant chocolate pudding
that we're going to add into this bowl. And you could also use the sugar-free on this one if you wanted to. If you guys are watching your sugar.
And 3 cups of milk.
And that's 1.
So there's the rest of the milk. I'm going to blend that till it gets thick and creamy.
I love the smell of chocolate pudding.
I know, exactly.
And just kind of get it ready to go around the edges here. I'm going to lick that spoon.
That is too funny. And now we take it back out of the fridge. We add our chocolate pudding on top of that. This is a real easy recipe.
Oh, yeah, you could take this anywhere, if you got a function coming up, and great dessert to take. And no baking. You don't have to heat up your kitchen for anything.
Now we smooth the top of that.
Super easy. And probably pretty inexpensive, too, to make,
That's right.
And don't forget to give me that spoon.
The second tub of Cool Whip. Spread that evenly all the way around, get it all smoothed out.
Looks good. And guys, you could double this recipe and make a deeper dish dessert also. So then we're going to get those crushed up Oreos that we reserved from earlier.
You sprinkle that on top.
Sprinkle a little bit here and there. So once we get all of these sprinkled on here, we're going to take this dish and we're going to put it back into the refrigerator. We're going to let it chill for at least 3 to 4 hours because you really want it to get nice and cold before you serve it.
And that's it. And you can put you some Oreos on top to decorate with. Since you're in my kitchen now, Jen, you can have the first cut of this.
Oh yeah, you know I'm getting the first piece.
You know, I can't wait to get a bite of this.
Looks delicious.
As Steve would say,
is this the best no-bake dessert you've ever tried? If it ain't, it ought to be. We'll see you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Bye!
Well, that's Shishi and Jen, them two girls having too much fun. We hope you enjoy this recipe, and we really hope you subscribe to our channel. That's easy. Little Shotgun Red's face will pop up over here in a little bit. When you click on it, it'll say subscribe, then you're subscribed. Next to it will be a little notification bell. If you click that little bell, then YouTube will send you every single one of our recipes or a notification that we posted one as soon as it comes out. See you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Is this the best? If it ain't, it ought to be.